think my lips forgot what decade we were in and decided to go 80s. Hey guys, Danielle here, and maybe last week we went a little bit too far in the opposite direction. So today, to combat that, I'm going to talk to you about a movie and review a movie, but that's not going to be Disney. Today, I'm going to talk to you guys about Gone Girl. Whoosh! Pay no attention to the tiny, tiny water spots. Let that go. So this is the movie that is based on the book by Gillian. I don't know because it's spelled with a G, but the rest of it looks like Jillian. I think it's Gillian. I'm gonna go Gillian Flynn. About Amy Elliott Dunn's disappearance and how Nick Dunn is the center of the press and paparazzi and attention because he is her husband, and what kind of transpires as a result of her going missing. I say this as if it's a true story. It's not. It's a work of fiction, but it is something that seems very much based in reality. Now, I won't talk really about the book because the book and the movie are different things, but let me just tell you that for the most part, the book and the movie, as far as what I have read of the book, is very much matching, which is nice. I like when books and movies match. So I'm going to give you 4 pros, 2 cons. Yeah, the pros outweigh the cons. Keep in mind, this is just my own personal opinion. Remember that, guys. It is not, I'm not the end-all be-all. Everyone is going to have a different subjective opinion to this movie, but this is just what I feel works and what I felt could have been a little bit tweaked. Pro number 1, Rosamund Pike. Now, she is the actress who plays Amy Dunn, and I have to tell you that honestly, I didn't really know who she was before I saw this movie. I didn't see the Bond movie she was in. I saw Pride and Prejudice, but I didn't connect the dots that that was her. So really, I had no expectation about her performance because I had nothing to really base any opinion on. But what I found was that I thought she was magnetic and was super fun to watch. It was fun to watch her because Amy is such a complex character. She kind of drives all of the plot twists of the movie. So to have such a beautiful, obviously talented actress at the helm of a complex character like her made the movie that much better. Pro number 2. Similar to Rosamund Pike, is another actor. I really liked Neil Patrick Harris. Maybe I have a thing for blondes in this movie, but I have to tell you that Neil Patrick Harris as Desi Collins was a very, very pleasant surprise. I've really only seen Neil Patrick Harris in How I Met Your Mother, and I wanted to see what he would do with sort of a serious character. Not that his character in How I Met Your Mother, which I can't remember the name of right this very second, Barney Stinson, was not normal. He just was very sort of exaggerated. And so to have Neil Patrick Harris play this character, a character that kind of sets up the climax, one of the climaxes of the story, it was nice to have him because 1, I knew who he was and I knew that he could do a good job, and 2, because you could just see how much he sort of embodied that role. And he and Rosamund Pike together, those were the scenes where I was just like in my chair staring at the screen like, what are they gonna do next? Now this brings me to con number 1, and that is, for some reason, people seem to like Ben Affleck's portrayal of this character, and I was just not into it. Maybe it was not necessarily Ben Affleck that I was having a hard time with, but the character of Nick Dunn himself. I just thought that there were times in the movie, which I will get to as a different kind of con, there were times in the movie, especially when he was on the screen, that it just lagged. Like, I just wanted him to do something. And so a lot of it is him just kind of wandering around or talking to his sister or going in front of paparazzi, and I just, until the end of the movie, I just like wanted him to show some kind of life. And I guess maybe that is a testament to the character of Nick Dunn, where if your wife had just gone missing and you didn't know where she was and everybody was trying to blame you, maybe you would be dazed like that. But like, there were just times where I was like, come on, give me something else. Alright, now back to pro number 3. I love the twists and turns in this movie. This movie is very obviously a thriller kind of movie, and it's the kind of movie where you walk out of the theater and you go, what did I just watch? Like, the credits roll and you stare at the screen and your brain just goes, what the F did I just watch? Because there are so many things that move and transform and change, and you know, you sort of see how everything is linked together. And obviously Gillian wrote a fantastic book to be turned into such a fantastic movie because one relates to the other, but like, it just and she wrote the screenplay. So her writing the screenplay, obviously she put all of her own twists and turns from the book into it, which made it such a captivating movie. And it made a movie that forces you to think about everything. And by everything I mean just like think about relationships and people around you and what they're capable of. Because when you really think about what people are capable of, that's a little bit like, whoa, yikes. And lastly, pro number 4. This is more of a technical aspect of the movie, but I just liked the coloration of the movie and how everything was sort of set up. So there's this kind of drabness that would give you a more suburban feel. And then you go to New York and it's a little bit more lively. Then you go back to suburbia and you go back to Amy being missing, and it's so muted in the color scheme. And I think that's cool because it just shows you like, this is probably a projection of what is happening. Like all the emotions that are being felt, that this coloration is a literal projection of what everyone is feeling, which I thought was awesome. Okay, con number 2. This is about the pacing of the movie in general. I thought the first half of the movie, I almost walked out, I won't lie to you, because I was just waiting for something to happen. Like I think that there are times, the movie is so long and it's so full of stuff that I think that there were times in the beginning and also at the very end that could have been cut just to tighten it. There were times the first half of the movie where I was like, they're just sitting in a police station. He's just sitting in his house. They're just sitting, they're just doing nothing, literally. Like, I know it's supposed to show slow time passing, but like, let's do something. Hello. That's what a movie is. It's supposed to move, it's supposed to storytell. So let's tell some story. Okay, there you go. So overall, pretty great movie. A few things that, yeah, take me out of it a little bit, but overall I thought that it was a great movie. And I swear to God, it was one of those movies I saw it by myself because I wanted to see it really bad. And everyone was at work, that I just went and I saw it and I watched it, and at the very end I was like, whoa. Holy moly. So I would see it. If you have an opportunity and you haven't seen it yet, go see it. Okay guys, if you like this video, please give it a like, I'd really appreciate it. And comment below, tell me what your favorite movie currently is right now. Is it Gone Girl? Is it The Best of Me, that Nicholas Sparks movie? Let me know. And if you like these videos in general, please subscribe to my channel. I put out new videos every Tuesday and every Saturday. With that, that's all I got, and I'll see you guys next time.